So yeah, guys, pick up your paddles and you want to hold it like a cup of water. So that's with 2 fingers together on the top and 3 fingers below. Got it?
This group of children is learning the hows and whys of canoeing.
That's good, guys.
What may be a little harder for the
Nice.
campers
You guys are all
is learning how to live with type 1 diabetes.
Awesome.
Ian Kern is 12 years old. He was diagnosed with the condition 9 years ago. His aim, to stay healthy and keep his blood sugar levels on target.
And I'm managing it. I'm just, counting the carbs. I'm starting to count my carbs, by myself to put in my pump, and I'm managing it pretty well.
Yeah, there's a bit of a challenge. I mean, sometimes I'll forget to check my sugar or something, like take insulin, but I haven't forgot that too much. But it is a bit of a challenge sometimes.
The opposite way of the side that you're paddling.
This is Green Hill Summer Camp near Zeeland, New Brunswick. This week, the facility is called Camp Diabetic, hosting 55 children with type 1 diabetes. This is the second year for Camp Diabetic at the facility, where the young students learn more than just canoeing, archery, and how to manage their condition. Camp Director Laura Abramson.
I think the number one thing they learn here at camp is that they're not alone, really, is that it's more of kind of the social impact that they realize when they get to camp, that there's 60 other people here, 70 other people here that are just like them. A lot of kids come to camp for the first time without ever meeting anyone else with diabetes in their community. So they come here and they see that they're definitely not alone, and they can go home with, a best friend who also has diabetes and can understand what they're going through.
For most camps, the staffing requirements include counselors and cooks. But for Camp Diabetic, the needs are a little more critical. This summer camp also has nurses and doctors. Dr. Rebecca McGinn is on site all week, and she says diabetes has a little more complexities to it than simply managing proper blood sugar levels.
So a teenage diabetic is trying very hard to exert their own independence and take care of their blood sugars themselves while having a lot of fun at camp, which is usually way more active than they normally are at home. So they have tendency to have lower blood sugars.
Dietitian Janet Von Wheeler is another of the 15 professional medical staff on site. She says diabetes requires a whole family commitment.
Absolutely, and when a child's diagnosed with diabetes, it's a whole family that has to make accommodations because there's so many factors related to food and intake and blood sugar and insulin. It's just a big balancing, juggling act.
We have apples and some grapes, we have some plums, strawberry cookies, and then there's muffins at the beginning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The children stay here for 6 days. While at the camp, they'll enjoy lots of summer activities, but they'll also learn how to live with a challenging disease.
The first couple years of camp, I learned how to change my sight on my own, and that was pretty good. And I've also made a lot of friends, too. I've learned about diabetes, how to bolus myself and how to do sight changes. And I've learned, about myself that, everyone's different and, I'm different in my own different way, and that's okay.
And then the last part is you want to push the water away from the boat.
The camp is also a learning experience for John Wilton. The canoe instructor attends university, but is working here at Green Hill for the summer.
As someone that's not very used to dealing with diabetes, I'm learning a lot from the kids actually, and just talking to them.
The Canadian Diabetes Association runs 12 summer camps throughout Canada, and there is a cost to send campers here and the other sites. The association, along with help from other organizations, picks up most of the tab to send campers.
Definitely a lot of work that goes into making sure that the funding is there. So that's both the Canadian Diabetes Association as well as other community clubs, Lions clubs, and they work really hard throughout the year to kind of make sure that camp is as affordable as possible.
And with the increasing number of children developing type 1 diabetes, it seems like this type of summer camp will be around for years to come. In Zeeland, New Brunswick, this is Sean DeLong for Rogers TV News.